Hey everyone, today I will be reacting to episode 9 of Higehiro. So we will get right into it, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that's kind of already happened. Right. So last episode we got summer festival, right? And we could clearly see that their relationship was getting closer and closer. They started missing each other more. At the beginning, they were just living together, but they have actually, built a strong relationship. So, it's yeah, it's both of them have really done good things for each other. It's not just Yoshida who done good things for Sayu. I think Sayu also changed Yoshida's life without realizing it. So, for example, he started shaving, but more than that, of course. Um, so, in this episode, I guess I'm expecting that we get some more of the backstory of Sayu. Uh, a few episodes ago, she actually remembered something and then she went to the toilet and threw up. So, my expectation is that we're gonna get some more insight on that kind of past. Um, and what happened really that's caused it. So yeah, that's my guess for this episode. And now the opening is over, so let's keep watching. uh, I mean, the boss Goto must understand the situation, so shouldn't be a problem. Hmm. Aha. Yeah, discuss it at least. Yeah, right. embracing each other. Right. Was he actually crying? Or maybe not. Yeah, right. Of course. He cares about her. Right. And she wasn't alone anymore. Right. Right. Is he gonna agree to that, maybe? Let her still have her time? So, he can lie to the mother, right? I haven't found her yet. A week. That's still very short time. But on the other hand, we are getting to the end of the show, so I guess that makes sense. Right, she has to discuss it with her too, of course. Alright, here we go. The past. Like, she knows her past. I'm more curious to see how they react to her past. And me too, of course. Yeah, we figured that. She's all alone in the back of class too. First friend. And I guess something happened with the friend, of course. That's my thought already. Right. Well, they have their own little group, so who cares about what the others think? Right. That something I expected actually. Is it because she hang up with Sayu, maybe? That they're like, okay, now we're gonna bully you because we don't care about Sayu. And they took it out on her, of course. They go after the one with the other one. That's shitty. It's not fine. It's not. Crying too. It's not your fault though, they're idiots. What did they do? Actually pour water on her. Like she's trying to endure it, right? Like it's no big deal, but it is. Definitely. Good thing she has Sayu as support at least in this during this. I'm expecting suicide, maybe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Like she's jumping, right? Yeah, of course. You didn't. So she has these guilt, she thinks it's her fault, and now she wants to take responsibility by jumping. But that's not her fault. That's not gonna be easy with that, seeing that. Okay, so that's where the trauma come from. That's I mean, her reaction is very natural. I think it's completely understandable. Like this is something that's a big trauma to see. The media's, they don't care about all that she has to grieve. Like they just want interviews. But like she needs her time, right? And that was her only friend too. That's what the sad part is too. That she was her only friend, and her first friend, and she lost her. Yeah, right. And she did. Right. And it was a long distance too. But that's a very supportive brother, understanding the situation. At least she had him in her life, right? Not all, everyone is screwed up in the family. Otherwise, though, it would be a lot more difficult. Yeah. And that's how it started, right? She had to do something to get food and live somewhere, and that's where they're starting to see other men. Tossed away the phone too. And that was the first guy, maybe. Right. That's how it all started. After that guy, it just kept going, of course. Right. Yeah, figured. Right. And that's how she got into this reflex too, right? With the other guys, even with Yoshida. She was convincing herself she always has to do this. Right. Right. After all that, you're here. That's what her friend said once in a few episodes ago. Like, all your events led to this. And now Yoshida knows more about it too. It was pretty bad, yeah. Well, I mean, the mother doesn't seem to be. Right, so just as I expected, this was a very dark backstory of Sayu with her school life, where she was pretty much alone. She didn't have any friends. No one really liked her, but it didn't really bother her until she found a friend, and they decided to bully her friend instead because some guy asked her out. That was very much being a coward to do that, to do like that. And eventually, and I also expect this even before going into this episode, that she would jump. You actually saw her in the opening. Um, During the opening song, you actually see her with her pigtails on the roof. So already there, you can kind of expect what happened. Mm. And the mother, not very supportive, just blamed Sayu. It's gotta be your fault. You maybe killed her, and yeah, that's how she ran from home. Luckily, though, very supportive brother, um, who helped her. Contact me if you need anything. I get you some money, so you can get some distance from mother. And but eventually, she lost more confidence. She tossed her phone away so that not even her brother could contact her. He must have been really worried after that. And that's how it started. The money was over. She can't pay for a hotel. She can't pay for food. So the only really way she can live is through to sleep with other men, to get somewhere to sleep and eat. And obviously it happened a little bit too many times. So she so when at the time she got to Yoshida, she was, I would say she had way different mind setting than she did before she ran away from home. Because before she ran away from home, she was pretty normal, right? But because of all of that events, the mindset kind of changed, right? So she's like a completely different person after a while. And for her, after a while, she's just being used to it, right? And even she actually said that about the first guy she went home with, that it took a couple of days, and then he said, okay, you're gonna have to sleep with me if you want to stay here. So for her, in the beginning, when Yoshida said, I don't want anything from you, I don't want to sleep with you or anything like that, of course she's not going to believe that at first, because that's what the first guy said too, right? Oh, no, you're not going to be bothered, you can stay here. But it took a couple of days, so of course she's going to expect that from Yoshida too, that after a few days he's going to ask for sex, right? But he didn't. And now she has a week to decide, she's about to go home to her mother that doesn't support her very well, that only wants her to come home so that she won't get in any trouble. So yeah, that's what I got from this episode. So start from here, it's gonna get more serious, right? With them trying to decide, how is the future gonna be from here? Are we gonna say goodbye forever, or what's gonna happen? I don't know. Great episode. I'm looking forward to the next one. That's all I got to say. Please let me know what you thought, and I wish you all a good day.